Oh, yeah.
Seth freaking Rollins, and this is Bretto live on YouTube.
Well, boys and girls, this is gonna be a fun one. We got the newest Defining Moments 4-pack from Mattel and from Ringside Collectibles. These are always Ringside Collectibles exclusive, and I love when they do these, man. Defining Moments line is such a classic line from my childhood. It's when WWE Mattel takes a defining moment from a superstar and they recreate it in action figure form. I used to see these in Toys R Us all the time, and now here it is as a Ringside Collectibles exclusive. Discount code LIVE does save 10% off this entire pack, and you're probably thinking to yourself, well, where are the figures? Where are they? They were inside of this box until I opened them. Now they're in the ring. We are going to be doing a full in-depth review and unboxing on this entire line. You see a figure that you're like, whoa, I want that figure, but I don't need the rest of them. You can do that. Say you only want to get the Logan Paul. You can get the Logan Paul. If you want to get the Kurt and the Stone Cold, you can get the Kurt and the Stone Cold. You don't have to get all four if you don't want. You could order one separate from the others if you want to. Make sure to watch this video all the way to the end so you know which figures you want and which figures you don't want. But I don't know. All four are looking pretty friggin' good. First time ever, we are seeing blood on a WWE action figure. WrestleMania 13 Stone Cold Steve Austin. ECW One Night Stand. What is it? 2005. Paul Heyman. Edge versus Kurt Angle. Angle would lose the match, leading to his head being shaved. He'd be bald. It comes with a bunch of different interchangeable heads. Hairless, non-hair, a wig. Bro, the most humble man I know. Logan Paul. From Crown Jewel 2023 when he defeated Rey Mysterio for the United States Championship. It may have been in a questionable fashion, but here's our awesome Bumblebee looking Logan Paul. It can't only be me. The Defining Moments packaging is so freaking elegant and super duper nostalgic, especially if you grew up on these figures, man. I remember all the time seeing these in Walmart, seeing them even in Target and Toys R Us. Oh my gosh, bro. I love the Defining Moments packaging. It's a little smaller than usually. Most of the time when we see them, they are a little taller and a little thicker, but I like this skinny look, man. You have the Ringside exclusive patch on the front. Nice little window showing off the Steve Austin. If you look in the background, we also do have the smoking skull right behind Stone Cold. There's a look at the side. Gold, elegant box on the back. We have the infamous photo of him at WrestleMania 13, locked in the sharpshooter, and he didn't tap out. He passed out due to a loss of blood. There's a read-up on the match and WrestleMania 13. And without further ado, let's open our bloodied Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's nearing the end of the match. Stone Cold is locked in the sharpshooter. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna tap out? Bret the Hitman Hart is not letting up. He passes out. Ever since they announced it, I've been just waiting to get him in this exact position. Him locked in the sharpshooter with Bret Hart at the back. Freaking insane. Let's have a look at all the wonderful accessories Stone Cold comes with, and then we'll jump into the figure itself. All the official accessories with Mr. Stone Cold. We don't see this very often. It is a WWE ring bell with hammer. It doesn't actually ring, obviously, but we have a nice cloth little string attached to this hammer with the ring bell. I believe the last time we saw it was with a Shawn Michaels Walmart exclusive figure. I think. It's pretty cool. We got Stone Cold's vest right here, which sooner than later, we are going to start seeing this vest cloth, which I can't wait to see. This one is rubber. It's got some nice decals on it here on the front, also on the back. Yes, we do get a cloth good with the figure, and it is the infamous bloodied Austin 316 t-shirt. It is elastic, so that means we get a logo on the back. Boom! Blood from a stone. With the famous scream of a bloodied Stone Cold. See the little WWE attitude? I would say WWF attitude if this was back in the day, but they had to do a little edit there. But it looks so cool, man. Super duper easy to slip on. Just slip it right over the arms. It's a very, very nice size shirt. Got a set of open hands and fisted hands. No middle finger hands, unfortunately. And top it off with two versions of Stone Cold's head scans. We do have this first one, which looks just like a young Stone Cold, man. The goatee looks so freaking realistic. Is it just me, or does he kind of have a smirk going on in the face scan? I love this Stone Cold head. I don't think it's new, but I do think it's repainted. See, now I know this one's new. First time ever, WWE Mattel, we have blood on a head scan, and it just happens to be Stone Cold. Look at the blood traveling down his face and going into his mouth, on his tongue, in his teeth. Eyes are closed. This literally just screams Stone Cold. This is awesome, bro. So cool on the figure, as you kind of already saw, but dang, I love this head scan. See, now when it comes to the figure itself, the only really main differences from this figure to past Stone Colds we've seen is basically just the bloody accessories, but it's still a fantastic Stone Cold. Both head scans look amazing on the figure. Here is the young right regular, non-bloodied head. And of course, the bloodied head on the figure. Probably how I'm going to display it. We do have our classic Stone Cold / Rock torso up top, which is working amazing. Some extra size arms here for Stone Cold. We are pinless and double jointed with black wrist tape at the tips. Trunks, if you know Stone Cold Steve Austin, no logos. He rocks it black. My boy is on some nice ball joints down below. The knees are not pinless, but I don't mind. As long as they work fine, I could really care less. Now, on our Ultimate Edition Stone Cold, we did see the updated version of the knee brace. This is the old style of version. I would have preferred the new style, which is right here on my Ultimate Edition Walmart exclusive. It's just more detailed. It looks more realistic with the straps and the buckles. He's got one tattoo on the entire figure. It's going to be the Texas Longhorn down here by his calf. And then we do have the updated Stone Cold boots with the ankle pivot. In the comparisons, round 1, we have Bret Hart's Ultimate Edition and Bret Hart's Elite. Round 2, we have both of Stone Cold Steve Austin's Ultimate Editions. Round 3, we have the Target exclusive Elite here and the Walmart exclusive Elite right here. Round 4, we have the Walmart exclusive Stone Cold and the Walmart exclusive Jake the Snake Roberts. Round 5, this is an important one now. Pay attention. We have both other defining moment Stone Colds over here. And then over here, we have a Target exclusive Stone Cold and the Royal Rumble. And finally, with round 6, we have Ken Shamrock, the most dangerous man alive, and Vince McMahon. Alright, now is this Stone Cold Steve Austin worth some money off of your paycheck? I'm gonna say absolutely yes, man. Even if you're not a Stone Cold Steve Austin fan, which how can you not be? This literally captures one of his most, if not his most famous moment at WrestleMania 13 in Chicago. The Bloody Crimson Mask. Mattel did such a great job recreating that moment, from the accessories to the head scans to the detail in the figure. So impressive, Mattel. Great job. ECW! ECW! A very popular chant when Paul Heyman is on your television screen and or if WWE is in Philadelphia. Here's a look at our brand new Paul Heyman ECW action figure, part of this Defining Moments line. Beautiful looking figure, and it's very unique because we've never seen a trench coat ECW type of Paul Heyman Elite figure from Mattel before. I think it's so freaking nostalgic. There he is on the back with the ECW hat. Got a little read up on Heyman and ECW there on the back, and without further ado, enough talk. Let's unbox the new Paul Heyman Elite. The last time we saw a Paul Heyman in the WWE Elite line was the From the Vault Ringside Collectible exclusive, but we've never seen an ECW ponytail style of Paul Heyman. This figure comes with some really awesome accessories, so I want to show them off real quick, so let's go. All the accessories we're seeing with Paul Heyman. Starting off strong with a massive trench coat, and this isn't a reused trench coat. At first I thought they were just going to put an Undertaker trench coat in there, but they did not. This is a brand new style of trench coat with fake pockets here on the front. A little Velcro as well, son. You could have it nice and tight around your Paul Heyman action figure. Even with a hood at the top, bro. Yeah, Paul Heyman used to wear a trench coat. This could also go really well if you want to recreate Paul Heyman's Hall of Fame speech, because he wore this during his Hall of Fame speech. Really cool. See, now this is an accessory that I thought Mattel was going to skimp out on, but we're seeing the ECW 2006 All Area Access little badge, which is awesome. I do recommend removing the interchangeable head scan before you put this on so you don't have to worry about stretching this out, possibly breaking it. He's also coming with a nice commentator headset, which fits pretty well on the Paul Heyman. You can get it around the hat. I kind of like that. ECW microphone right there. It's a nice light blue design there for the logo. 3 sets of interchangeable hands. We got microphone in there, wide open hands, and pointing hands. Bunch of different options. Love that. Seeing this figure in the box, I did not know Mattel was going to go with a hat molded onto the head scan. They've been doing this more recently, especially with this new John Cena Basic. Different mold, obviously, but the same type of design. The hat is not removable, which I'm totally fine with, man. Most of the time in ECW, Paul Heyman did have this nice grouchy look on his face, which I love. CW logo on the hat and the ponytail coming out of the back of the hat. If you wanted to pop on more of a current Paul Heyman head scan, feel free to do so. It is able to come off. I do love the suit deco here with this nice striped tie. He does have an ab crunch below the jacket. It's tough to see, but it is under there. It works pretty well. His stomach is going to be sticking out a little bit. He partially looks pregnant there in the front. We do have the double jointed elbows, which are pinless. Arms are not falling out. Look at that. They didn't use Build-A-Figure arms. They're not falling out, which is fantastic. The figure's not falling apart like my Triple H Awesome True 3-pack Walmart exclusive figure. Stiff double jointed knees. These definitely need to be worn, and they are pinless, but yeah, they are very, very stiff down below. And then topping it off at the bottom with these nice maroon style of dress shoes. Round 1 comparisons. First up, we got some ECW legends. We got Terry Funk, and we got Sandman. 2, it's kind of weird seeing this classic style of Heyman stand next to Brock Lesnar and the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Round 3, we got the Beast 3-pack Paul Heyman. This is the Legends Target exclusive Paulie Dangerously. Round 4, this is the Toys R Us exclusive Build-A-Figure Paul Heyman, and this is a random basic with a yellow tie. And finally, round 5, we have the From the Vault Paul Heyman ringside exclusive, and this is another From the Vault, but this time it's Mick Foley. Paul Heyman's only had a handful of figures from Mattel, and this is probably his best. My goodness, did Mattel knock it out. From the head scan to the accessories to the tooling, the molding. I love this Paul Heyman action figure, bro. Even if you're not a big fan of ECW, this figure is absolutely insane. Extreme Championship Wrestling, like, oh my god, this is a perfect Paul Heyman, man. Perfect rendition. Logan Paul is here once again in the WWE Elite line, this time as his first ever defining moment. Crown Jewel 2023, he would defeat Rey Mysterio for the United States Championship. You could tell because look at the United States Championship. It's got the Rey Mysterio side plates on it. Packaging is going to be very similar to Stone Cold and Paul Heyman, just with Logan Paul on it. There he is at the back in Saudi with the championship and a little read up on that match and on Logan Paul. Without ado, what do you say we get this Bumblebee out of the box and we have a closer look? This figure may be lacking some decals, 100%, but it's still a pretty kick-butt looking attire, so let's dive in on the accessories first and then we'll have a look at the figure. Alright, all the accessories for Logan Paul. First up, we do have his entrance vest right here, which is 100% rubber. It's gonna have some really nice, like, tears in the front, like yellow tears. It is gonna open in the front. There's 3 little tabs right there, and then on the back, when you travel back there, it does say Logan Paul. Big letters, similar to his Ultimate Edition. Just this time, instead of Philly green, we are seeing the yellow. Some nice stitching on the side. It is supposed to say Mav in black and yellow going right across the chest, and if it did, it would look so freaking sick. I still don't understand why Mattel doesn't put the Mav logos on there. It has to be because of some sort of copyright issue, but man, the Mav right there would look so cool. We also do have the WWE United States Championship, which we've seen before. Beautiful front plate right here, but this time we do have the 619 Rey Mysterio side plates. This figure would go great with a Rey Mysterio action figure. If you want to put it on Rey, he won the title, it had the Rey side plates on it. I like that. And interchangeable hands, all doused in yellow wrist tape. We got some fisted hands, microphone holding hands, and pointing hands. Nice variety. Crown Jewel 2023, he pulled up in a dune buggy and some yellow prime, and here he is in action figure form. Head scan, we've seen it before. I'm totally fine with Mattel reusing head scans if they're fantastic. This looks just like Logan Paul. No freaking like crazy facial expression going on. It's pretty basic, but I like it. It is supposed to say Mav on the headband, but it is just a black headband going around the hair, which looks ultra realistic. If you do want to swap it with some Ultimate heads, feel free to do so. He did go with a nice Dolph Ziggler style of torso up top. Black elbow pads on both elbows. He is supposed to have yellow detail on these elbow pads as well. That feels a little incomplete. I do like the yellow wrist tape, just like these freaking pants. These nice like feathery tears there on the side of his pants, continuing the trend from the entrance jacket. He's also supposed to have like some stitching right here, right on the front of his crotch right here. He's supposed to have this design, bro. Like straight up, like where is that detail? Pins in the knees, but I'm not bothered one bit as long as they work fine. And as far as the kick pads, they are going to be outlined in yellow with the updated ankle pivot at the bottom and then some more yellow design here on the side. Round 1 comparisons, we have both Ultimate Edition Logan Pauls. Round 2, we have an Elite Top Picks Logan Paul and a basic Logan Paul, the only basic Logan Paul, I believe. Round 3, we have the Orange Elite John Cena, and this is the man he defeated for the US Championship, Rey Mysterio. Round 4, finally, we have the Royal Rumble Elite LA Knight and the Top Picks WrestleMania 39 Logan Paul. Is this my favorite Logan Paul they've done? Absolutely not. The Ultimate Editions blow this figure out of the park in my personal opinion. It's still a really nice Elite Logan Paul though, but it is lacking things. I feel like whenever we get a Logan Paul Elite figure, or just figure in general, I feel like it's incomplete. I feel like it's always missing too many logos. Like I said, Mattel probably can't do anything about that. The Mav logo is probably heavily protected or something like that. That's why they probably can't put it on the figures, but it's still a really nice Paul. It's just not my favorite Logan Paul, no doubt about it. The final figure is Mr. Kurt Angle. I remember being a kid and never being able to find a Kurt Angle figure, and now we're getting one with shaving cream on a head scan. This is freaking awesome, man. Kurt Angle, when he shaved his head, or should I say Edge shaved his head, because they had a hair versus hair match at Judgment Day 2002, Edge versus Kurt Angle, historic moment. There's the poor Kurt Angle. And his next appearance, he would wear a wig to try to pretend like his hair wasn't actually shaved. So they have that in the packaging. This is such a fun looking action figure. Can't wait to get out of the box, so let's do it right now, baby. I never thought we'd see the day where we get shaving cream on the head of a WWE action figure, but here is that day. Kurt Angle with a pile of shaving cream, which is removable, off of his shaved head, interchangeable head. My goodness, is this a wacky, crazy figure? Ton of very different accessories, so let's have a look at those. Look at all these different accessories here for Kurt Angle. Starting off with 2 gold medals. I like to put these on the figure at the same time, man. It gives it a really Olympic look. We haven't seen this bad boy in a while. Look at this shaver right here, this like electric razor. Oh my goodness, man. I think the last time we saw it was maybe with a Mark Henry Elite, but this time they painted the tip there. hair. It's silver. We got the basic bald head scan here for Kurt Angle. It looks just like him, man. I really like this head scan. And yes, if you want to put the earmuff wig on this Kurt Angle, feel free to do so. Because he didn't want to accept the fact that he was bald. He didn't want to accept the fact that he lost to Edge. Wear the wig, he'd wear the earmuffs and say, no, I'm not bald. Then he would eventually say, okay, yes, I am bald. These are really cool. Fits the head scan pretty well. It's not the tightest fit ever, but it still looks pretty decent. And this would be Kurt Angle pre-match here. His eyes look really big in this head scan. I don't really know how I feel about the eyes. I like the smile and the hair, though. And this would be post-match. We got the shaving cream all over the head scan. It's not just painted on. You could actually feel all these different marks of shaving cream. And look, they even changed the skin tone of the bald head here. See that? From the face to the head. Very, very cool attention to detail by Mattel. And if you want, you could easily just place the shaving cream pile right on his head. There's no like port to put this in or anything. It kind of just sits there on the head. Really, really unique. So if you did want to put it on top of the hair head scan as well, you can do that too. And top it off with interchangeable hands. We got the microphone holding hands and the wide open hands. It's 2002. It's Judgment Day. And here's Kurt Angle looking to go one-on-one with the rated R superstar Edge. I do currently have the hair head scan there on the figure. It's definitely not my favorite to have on this attire of Kurt. So we're gonna go with the bald head scan. As far as the singlet, they have a really nice red color scheme with kind of like a Superman-esque like little triangle diamond piece right here in the middle with the A. Very, very nice. On the side, we're gonna get some cool black trim with the A again. Fully red back. Only tattoo you're ever gonna get with a Kurt Angle is gonna be right there. Right on the back of like his rear delt area. Torso's gonna be working really well. This might be a new upper torso here for the singlet. It's a very, very big chest. Red elbow pads on both elbows. Double jointed pinless arms. Leg articulation's working. Pretty stiff relatively, but it could definitely be worn in. I wouldn't worry about the leg articulation too much. I'm loving these A's here on the knee pads, man. Double jointed pinless knees, which are great. White boots to top it off at the bottom with the Angle logo on each side. One side red, one side black. Updated ankle pivot. Very clean. Round 1, comparisons with Kurt Angle. We got Lita and Brock Lesnar. Round 2, this is an interesting one. We got the Raw GM Kurt Angle and the Constable of Raw, Baron Corbin. Round 3, we got Edge and the Ultimate Edition Kurt Angle. And fun fact with the Edge, I think that's the same attire from Judgment Day 2002 in figure form. So these two are 100% accurate to the match. 4, we have the Toys R Us exclusive John Cena and the Target exclusive Legends Kurt Angle. Excuse me, Perk Angle. Round 5, finally, we have 2 regular Elite versions of Kurt Angle from the main Elite line. I never thought Mattel would capture the moment when Kurt Angle got his head shaved in figure form, but they've done it, man, and they have absolutely nailed it. This is such a fun action figure, such a toyetic figure. You can get him in so many different poses with all the different interchangeable heads and accessories he comes with. You can do so many different things with this Kurt Angle, and it's an absolute must for the collection, bro. This Kurt Angle is so much fun, and I'm a big mark for Kurt Angle figures. I like Kurt Angle figures a lot. I really hope this Defining Moments line continues, because, man, they are always just so much fun. It's always a very nostalgic moment, one that you remember, and it's like, oh my god, man, like, dang, I can't believe they recreated this with action figures. Such a fun set right here. Let me know which figures you guys are gonna pass on. Let me know which figures you guys are gonna pick up down in the comment section down below, if any. All are currently available at Ringside Collectibles, WrestlingFigures.com, where discount code LIVE does save 10% off at checkout. While supplies last, be careful with that Stone Cold and Kurt Angle. I feel like those are gonna be going really quick. Same with the Paul. I feel like Logan's kind of the outcast of the 4-pack, straight up. Yeah, this was a fun one. All available at Ringside Collectibles. Really glad you enjoyed the review. Bretto Live is out.